What's good, guys? It's your boy Noah the Beast back at it again. And today, guys, welcome to my predictions for the 2026 NBA playoffs. So let's get started here, guys. If you guys have not already, make sure that you guys smash that subscribe button, turn on post notifications, and share this video with somebody that you know. And let me know down in the comments what videos you guys want to see from me next. And also, guys, again, I apologize for my Super Mario 3D World video, not for my Super Mario 3D World video in Wildflower getting canceled, because, guys, YouTube just couldn't export it, and plus, you know, I permanently deleted the video file to save storage on my computer. And so, guys, I do apologize for that. YouTube was just having issues, but make sure that you guys tune in for my World Crown live stream. That's going to be crazy. Make sure that you guys are tuning in to go and see that live stream, because we're going to end this series off with a bang. And I know we should have originally had 11 parts. I mean, we should have originally had 12 parts, but now we're going to have 11. But guys, enough with the yapping. Let's get straight into my predictions for the 2026 NBA playoffs, all right? So starting off, we are going to be starting off with the western side of the bracket here. We got the Oklahoma City Thunder versus the Phoenix Suns. Listen, the Phoenix Suns, you know, in the play-in tournament, they're coming off of a great win versus the Golden State Warriors. I know the Golden State Warriors are not the same team that they were, you know, it's 9 or 10 years ago. But you know, this Phoenix team has a lot of great pieces. I mean, they have a prime Devin Booker. They got a prime Jalen Green. They got Dylan Brooks, who's a, you know, he is a crash out. I understand that. He has a lot of, you know, he does crash out quite a lot, but he's a great defender, great role player. But this Suns team is good. And then obviously you got the OKC Thunder, defending champions. I mean, this team is awesome. I mean, you have studs all across the board. I probably think Shea is going to win back-to-back MVPs, if I'm being honest with you. Like, I still think he's the best player in the league right now. I mean, I just think OKC is the better team here. I think they're more deep. I think they have more experience. And I just think OKC, just overall, is the better team in this situation. So I'm going to take OKC, and I'm going to have them winning in 5. I definitely think the Suns can maybe steal 1 game or maybe 2. But I have the OKC Thunder winning in 5, all right? Up next, guys, we have the Los Angeles Lakers versus the Houston Rockets. I think I'm going to have the Pistons winning in 5, all right? So I have the Pistons moving on there. Up next, guys, we have the Cleveland Cavaliers versus the Toronto Raptors. I definitely think this series is going to be one of the best of the first round. I mean, both of these teams, they have studs all across the board. They are very evenly matched, but I just think Cleveland, they have the experience. They got Donovan Mitchell. They obviously got James Harden. I mean, listen, James Harden's a certified playoff choker. You know, he's basically, you know, the Josh Allen, you know, of the NBA. I mean, like, this guy chokes harder than I do in the bedroom. Okay, guys, it's not a Noah the Beast video without a sus joke, but sorry, Lord, forgive me for what I said. I know that was a crazy sus joke, but guys, it's true. James Harden is a choke artist. We all know that. But, you know, I just think Cleveland has the experience. They obviously have home court advantage. I still definitely think, you know, I think the Raptors have a bright future. They got guys like Scotty Barnes on that team as well. But I'm going to pick Cleveland here. 100%. I'm going with Cleveland to win that series. And I'm going to have them winning it. I'm going to have them winning in 7. I definitely think this series could definitely go to 7, but I'm going to have Cleveland moving on to the second round. All right, guys, back to the western side of the bracket. We have the Denver Nuggets versus the Minnesota Timberwolves. This series is going to be absolute cinema. I mean, on the day that I am recording this, pretty much most of the game ones for all of the series went occurred. But, you know, I think that this series is going to be cinema. Like, I know we've only watched one game, but I still think that this series can 100% go to 7. I mean, Anthony Edwards is a different breed in the playoffs. I mean, if you look at Minnesota top to bottom, I mean, they got they got great players on defense. They got guys like Rudy Gobert on that team, Dante DiVincenzo as well. Um, they got McDaniels too. And then when you look at the Nuggets, I mean, you obviously got arguably the best player in the NBA in Nikola Jokic. I mean, people can say it's either him or Shea, but you know, it is a coin flip. I still think Jokic is a top 3 player in the league. But I mean, they obviously got Murray, they got Gordon. I mean, this Nuggets team is loaded. And I think both of these teams are very evenly matched. But I like the Nuggets here. I definitely think they're going to want their lick back after losing against the Timberwolves in the semifinals in 7 games in 2024. But I think Denver is going to take this series. I really do. I mean, I know Anthony Edwards is a beast in the playoffs, but I just think, you know, it's the Nuggets are going to want their lick back after losing against this Minnesota team 2 years ago. So I'm going to have the Denver Nuggets moving on to the second round here, and I'm going to have them winning in 7. I definitely think I mean, this series is a coin flip, but I just think the Nuggets are just going to want their lick back, and I definitely think they're going to be able to win this series in 7, all right? Up next, guys, we have the San Antonio Spurs versus the Portland Trail Blazers. Listen, nobody expected the Trail Blazers to make it to the playoffs. I mean, I don't even know who's on the Trail Blazers because I don't watch them. I mean, who the hell watches the freaking Trail Blazers? Nobody does. Unless if you're from Portland, no disrespect. But I don't know who's on the Trailblazers because I don't watch them. Like, I don't know a single player on them. And plus, nobody expected them to make the playoffs. And as for the Spurs, I mean, the Spurs are a great team. They're very young. They got a 7-foot Slenderman, KD, and Shaq hybrid, and Victor Wembanyama. They got Dylan Harper, Stephon Castle. They got De'Aaron Fox. I mean, this Spurs team is something different, bro. I definitely think they are one of the favorites to win the NBA championship. And I think the teams that are most likely to win the NBA championship this year are either I think the Thunder could possibly go back to back. And then I think the Spurs could also win as well. So I think the NBA championship is going to be between the Thunder and the Spurs. But I'm going to pick the Spurs here to win. I think they're going to sweep this Portland Trail Blazers team and move on to the second round, all right? Moving back on to the eastern side of the bracket here, we have the New York Knicks versus the Atlanta Hawks. I definitely think that this series is going to be great. I mean, I don't know who won Game 1. Let me actually look who won Game 1 real quick, guys. Give me a second. I'm actually going to look who won Game 1. Let me see. I got to see who won Game 1. Give me a second, guys. Give me a second. So, it turns out that the Knicks won Game 1 113 to 102. But I'm gonna take the Knicks here to win this series. I mean, I think they can win it in 6. I think. I mean, the Hawks do have a solid team, but I'm going to pick the Knicks here to win in 6. I think they're more experienced. I think they're more hungry. And I definitely think that they'll be able to move on and beat this Hawks team. All right. Up next, guys, we have my favorite team, the Philadelphia 76ers versus the Boston Celtics. Listen, if the Sixers are healthy, I think they could beat almost any team in the NBA because we saw if Paul George, Embiid, VJ Edgecombe, and Tyrese Maxey are all on the floor together, this team can drop 140 points on any given night. And you know, I definitely think they're a very well-rounded team when they are healthy and when everyone is on the floor focused. But, you know, this Boston team, they've owned us in the playoffs before in the past. We just can't beat Boston no matter how good we are. Like, Boston, you know, Boston's going to be a tough matchup for us. I definitely think we could put up a good fight, but I think our only shot of us winning the series is if Embiid, Edgecombe, and Maxey are all on the floor together at the same time consistently. And I don't know. I just can't trust in Embiid. He's never healthy. You know, he only plays when he wants to. I I just think that I definitely think we could put up a good fight here, but I don't think it's gonna be enough to get past this Boston team. And please don't rip me in the comment section, but I'm just being honest, Sixers fans. I'm gonna have us losing this series. Sorry. I hope I'm wrong, but I just have to be honest. I think the Celtics will beat us in 6, but I have to pick against my team. Sorry, Sixers. But that is my prediction for that game. All right. So that is it for the first round. Now moving on to the second round. And for the second round, we are going to start off in the Eastern Conference. So starting off, we have the Cleveland Cavaliers versus the Detroit Pistons. I think this series could be solid. I like the Pistons though. Very young team, very hungry. Cade has been having a hell of a year. They have a bunch of young studs all across the board. I mean, I love this Pistons team. I definitely think they could go far. As for the Cavs, I think this is when the choke job is going to happen. I definitely think James Harden and Donovan Mitchell are very notorious playoff chokers. But I still think the Cavs can put up a good fight in this series, but I just like the Pistons better. I think they're younger, I think they're hungrier, I think they're faster. I am going to pick the Detroit Pistons to move on to the Eastern Conference Finals, all right? Moving on to the Western side of the bracket, we have the OKC Thunder versus the Houston Rockets. I think that this series could possibly go to 6 as well. I mean, I love what the Rockets have been doing over these past couple seasons. I mean, they definitely have went and retooled their team a lot, but I like the Thunder here. I think they're too fast, they're too young, they're too deep, and they are the defending champions for a reason. So I'm gonna have OKC moving on and beating the Houston Rockets here, and I think they will do it in 6. That's what I think. I think they'll do it in 6. So give me OKC to beat the Houston Rockets in 6 games. 6-7. Okay, what am I doing? All right, moving on here back to the Eastern Conference. We have the Boston Celtics versus the New York Knicks. This is a rematch from obviously last year's playoffs, but I do like this Celtics team to win this matchup, because I think if Tatum didn't get hurt last year, I definitely think that the Celtics would have won. But you know, I definitely think the series is going to be scrappy. I think this could go to 7 very, very easily. And I think it will go to 7 because it's a huge rivalry. It's 2 big basketball cities in NYC and Boston. This is a huge rivalry. I definitely think it's going to be a great series, but I'm going to take the Celtics to win, and I'm going to have them winning in 7. I think this is going to be an absolutely amazing series. Amazing series if it does happen. All right. Up next, guys, we have the San Antonio Spurs versus the Denver Nuggets. I think this is another series that will go to 7. Definitely. I could definitely see this one going to 7. Wait, I forgot to save this for 6, but I definitely think that this series right here can definitely go to 7, 100%, because you have Wemby on the Spurs, you got Jokic on the Nuggets. You know, they have great wings, both teams. They're 2 of the best teams in the West. I think this is going to be one of the best matchups of the entire playoff. So I'm going to pick the Spurs here because, like I said earlier in this video, I think whoever I think it's between the Thunder and the Spurs to win the championship. So that is what I'm going to take, all right? But give me the Spurs to beat the Nuggets in 7 games, all right? And that will set up our conference championship series. Starting off with the western side of the bracket, we have the Oklahoma City Thunder versus the San Antonio Spurs. Listen, this series is going to be awesome. I think the Spurs did beat OKC twice this year in the regular season, or I think 3 times, if I'm not mistaken. Like, I think the series was like 2-1 or something like that. I definitely know that the Spurs beat them twice in the regular season. But, you know, this matchup is gonna be a bloodbath. You know, I don't think it could go to 7, but I'm gonna definitely take the Spurs here. I think, you know, who on that team is gonna stop Wemby? I mean, when Wemby's healthy, the Spurs are pretty much unstoppable. Dude, Wemby's literally Shaq and Kevin Durant combined. Like, you can't stop Wemby. There's nothing you could do. Like, he's just that good. And, you know, no disrespect to OKC, great team. You know, they got Shea, they got Holmgren, they got J-Dub, they got my guy and Jared McCain, who the Sixers should have never traded. I don't even know why my Sixers did that. But, you know, this Thunder team is nice. I mean, both of these teams are nice. I definitely think this is probably going to be better than what the NBA Finals matchup is going to be. But, you know, if it were to happen, but I'm gonna take the Spurs here to win. I'm gonna take the Spurs. You know what? Fuck it. I'm gonna have them winning in 7 again, dude. This is gonna be an absolutely amazing series. All right. Coming up next, we have the Eastern Conference Finals between the Pistons and the Celtics. As much as I want to take the Pistons, as much as I love them, as much as I support them, as much, you know, of a great run that they've had this year, I definitely think the Celtics, you know, they have the experience under their belt. I mean, I'm not trying to be biased here or anything, because, guys, if I was doing a full bias bracket, I would pick the Sixers to win the whole damn thing. But, you know, I have to keep it unbiased here. I have to keep it a buck. I mean, I'm going to be rooting for the Pistons if this ends up being a conference championship matchup. But I got to take the Celtics here. I'm sorry. I have to take the Celtics. I mean, they have the experience. When Tatum and Brown are on the floor healthy together, this team is still one of the best teams in the NBA. And even without Tatum, you know, they were still able to win. It's you know, it's a lot of regular season games without Tatum. And they still managed to be a 2 seed because Tatum didn't come back, I don't think, until like March. But, you know, since Tatum is back now, I think that this Celtics team has a chance to go back to the NBA Finals. And I think they will beat the Pistons in 6. That's what I think will happen, all right? All right, now, last but not least, we have my prediction for the 2026 NBA Finals. We have the 2026 NBA Finals being the San Antonio Spurs and the Boston Celtics. I think this NBA Finals could be great. I don't think it's going to be as good as the Finals last year. I don't think this will go to 7, but this series could be very good. I definitely think if this were to be it's the matchup that we do end up getting this year in the NBA Finals, I definitely think this could be a solid series. But I like the Spurs here, man. I think they're young, I think they're hungry, and I think Wemby, when he's healthy, he's one of the best players in the NBA. I mean, he's Jokic. I mean, like, he's basically KD and Shaq combined. So I like the Spurs here to win this series. I definitely think if this were to happen, I think the Celtics can keep it close with the experience and longevity that they have. But I'm going to pick the Spurs to be your 2026 NBA champions. But if you guys enjoyed this video, man, make sure that you guys smash that subscribe button, turn on that little bell notification down below, and share this video with somebody that you know. And let me know down in the comment section what other videos you guys want to see from your boy NTB next. But anyways, guys, it's your boy Noah the Beast. I'm out. You guys have a wonderful day. Enjoy the amazing playoffs that we are it's about to see. You know, I love the NBA playoffs. It's one of my favorite times of the year of me being a sports fan. But, you know, I will see you guys in the next video. God bless you all, and you guys have an awesome day. I'll see you guys in the next one. God bless. Have a good day.